Darren, thank you so much for taking the time out to speak to me today. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Obviously, you're getting ready to fight at UFC 263. Tell me, what's your schedule looking like at the moment?
It's all over the place, just non-stop work. Being a fighter and obviously being a family man at the same time. So it's not easy getting no time to myself whatsoever.
What's it like? Obviously, you've got that extra factor of being in a pandemic. I know things are slowly opening up here in the UK, but it's not back to normal. How has that affected you? Getting ready for a fight and just training in general as a pro fighter.
It's affected me in a way whereas I don't have many training partners because a lot of training partners they're not all professionals. Some of them are amateurs, intermediate. They're not all pros, so it's affected me in the way of body wise, sorry. But in terms of training, it hasn't affected me at all. I've been training the same way. Whether it's in the gym, in a park, in my house, the work must continue.
Yeah. Would there be anything different that you would be able to do that you perhaps can't do at the moment?
Not really. No, I'm still getting it done.
And of course, having the thing, having lockdowns, you've got the flight to make to America to be able to compete where you have to have testing, quarantine. What's that like for you having that added things?
It's shit, man. It's terrible. Terrible, man. Sit on a plane with a mask every minute. Excuse me, Mr. Stewart, can you put your mask back on? Shut up, man. It's annoying. And every minute sticking thing down your throat every minute. It's just annoying. But you got to quarantine. The last one was terrible. You had to quarantine the whole time. Couldn't go out of the hotel. It's ridiculous. Just fed up with it, man. It's hard to concentrate and find them circumstances.
Yeah. Do you feel that affects you mentally going into a fight?
Yeah, it does big time. On top of making weight, yeah.
And your first fight that was affected was UFC London back in 2020. Did when you first heard that fight was affected, did you ever think it would be going on for this long? More than a year.
No, I didn't have a clue. I thought it was a joke. I thought they renew it. Never happened. Still ain't happened up to now. So
Yeah.
terrible.
And you made the decision to fight and take the fight at the Cage Warriors event. What prompted that decision for you? And are you happy you made that decision?
Yeah, what prompted me is my family. I'm happy because they put food on the table still. So that's what I care about.
So no regrets on taking that fight because obviously it didn't go your way.
No, but I still got money for it. Where the guys that are meant to fight on UFC London, I don't know. It's the rumors I heard was they didn't get paid till ages and they got paid half. I still got my full money anyway. Not winning money, but like the sharp money. So that put food in my kid's mouth. So I don't really care.
Yeah, fair enough. And then, of course, the next fight that you had, you obviously went over to the States and you got a first round submission win. So and getting the bonus, so that must have been such a relief for you to be able to get that kind of result, knowing everything that you'd gone through.
Oh yeah, big time, big time. My career ain't gone the greatest. Too many ups and downs. But what can I do is part of my journey. So getting a win like that, yeah, it means a lot, and many more to come.
Yeah, definitely. And then you went on to the Kevin Holland fight, which was quite a quick turnaround for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks, I think it was. Straight after, yeah.
And of course, that ended in a split decision. It was a really close fight. What was your takeaways from that, looking back at it now?
I know, man. I'm just fed up, man. There's too many rules, too many, yeah, too many rules, too many like, what can I say? Like, how can I put it? It's just annoying, man. Just judges this and doctors this, and you put so much work into it, yeah, to get results like that. You know what I mean? It's just why do you want to continue fighting? That's what comes to my head sometimes. That's what I took away from it. Why don't I keep doing this, man? It's just a joke. But then people around me just keep pushing me and say, look, it's part of the game. You're at the highest level. This shit happens at the highest level. But it never happened at the lowest level. Do you know what I mean? If you win, you win. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, what I took from that last one is just, yeah, it's just a joke. this whole MMA thing. Even though I do it, it's a joke, man. But what can you do? We love fighting, innit? So you just got to keep going.
Yeah, and then the Eryk Anders fight, obviously another disappointing outcome for you. That ended in an illegal knee. What were your thoughts and emotions, following, straight after that result?
Pissed off, man, because it's easy for them, innit? They get to just make a result, make a decision, and go back home to their families. You know what I mean? In my case, I've made so much weight, traveled the country for 4 minutes. You know what I mean? And I answered a question. You said I'm all right. I said yes. I walked towards you, and you still say no. Can't carry on. So you can see why I'm just fed up, innit? I just don't even care no more. I'm gonna go there and just do what I need to do. We all know when I go do what I need to do, result take care of itself. Do you know what I mean? It's just long, man. I know people probably think, oh, he's an MMA saying this, but you don't understand until you actually been in my shoes. Like, you put your heart into something here, you don't get a result. You put your heart into something, you do get a result. And when there's people out there that are not bothered, get results. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just annoying, man. But like I said before, we love fighting, and the work must continue. But you saw, like, Kevin Holland, he even said that I won. And then Eryk Anders, no contest. Fuck me, man. What's next? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's draining. You have to understand where I'm coming from. Do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't had the greatest luck at all. But people still love me. There's a reason why they still love me. So the work must continue.
Yeah, definitely. And were you frustrated with that outcome then? You don't think that was the right, you wanted to continue?
Yeah, I'd rather die in it. People hate when I say it. Don't say stuff like that, but it's the truth. Like, he knocked me down and I was getting back up. To be fair, there weren't no rules about illegal knee. I would have got up eventually anyway. So when he hit me, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me take my time. Get me a little 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Didn't even get my 5 minutes anyway. I'm in MMA, yeah, for about 11 years. I still don't know the rules. Maybe you get 5 minutes for punching the balls or eye poke. I thought I got 5 minutes. I didn't get no 5 minutes. I got a couple seconds and the doctor saying, yeah, you can't continue. Like, it's just a joke. Just a joke, man.
What did you think of, the Pyote Yen and Aljamain Sterling controversy? Because it was, a little bit similar where there was an illegal knee, but that obviously ended in a very different result. Did you watch that fight, and what did you think of the outcome of that?
Yeah, yeah, I watched that fight. Um, I don't know. I don't know, man. Good question. I did watch it, man. It's just like, yeah, it was a legal knee, innit? But I don't know. Like, I thought he was losing that fight anyway, Sterling. So I was sitting there saying to myself, will I do the same thing? No, I can't go no more. Just fake it a bit, and do you know what I mean? And just take the belt, F it. But then saying that, would I do that? I ain't got the heart. I'll carry on. Like, but apparently that's what I said to you before, at the beginning of the interview, there's too many rules. I didn't get a no contest. No, I didn't get a disqualification because it was round one. What the fuck, bro? A legal knee is a legal knee, innit? Like I said, I don't give a shit. Like, he done what he did. It's nothing to do against, like, he done what he did. It's put it to one side. Now it's left in the referee and the doctor's hands. You know what I mean? I'm pissed off at them because I answered your questions and he still said I can't continue. Um, and then the Sterling one, because it was round two. Oh no, it was later in the round. Sorry, but my one couldn't be disqualification because it was in the round one. What does that? I don't know. What does that mean? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Now you see why I'm just fed up.
Yeah. Do you think in a way though it is good that the decision is taken out of your hands, because you're fighters, of course you're going to want to continue, and maybe in some cases you shouldn't, and it's in your best interest not to. Do you think in some cases that it is good that it's taken out of your hands?
It's good that it's taken out of your hands, yeah. But if I'm asking you a question, yeah, and you say to me, walk to me, Darren, and I walk to you, then why are you taking it from me? It's good it's taken it out of our hands because I can't tell you, yeah, I want to continue and I'm dropping a faint to the floor. No, that's why you take it out of our hands, innit? But if I'm answering your questions, I'm doing what you say, why are you making no contest? This is what I don't understand. Like I said, he done what he done, cool. I can't be angry at him, he done what he done. It's not, now it's over to them, innit? and they made it no contest. This is what I'm pissed off about. So, and if it was, even if it was no such thing as legal needs, I would have carried on anyway. I'm that kind of person. I just thought, okay, he hit me, yeah. Let me just stay down here a bit, you know. Let me get a little 5 minutes, get a bit of breathe. Okay, everyone does it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even get that. Like it's a joke, man.
How do you think the fight would have unfolded if you were able to continue?
I would have won. I feel like he was tired. Yeah, he dropped me. He got a good shot, yeah. But if me personally, if I drop anybody, yeah, there's no way they're getting up. I went through a lot that fight week, innit? My body was depleted, right? I should have been able to get up. Yeah, I got a lot of heart, but the way I went through that, what I went through that week, yeah, and I got dropped like that. If someone went through what I went through that week and they got dropped like that, there's no way it's getting back up. So it tells me that he got a shot in, but they weren't really powerful. So I personally think it would have been fight tonight. Because I don't remember no other first round starting like that, to be fair. I'm an exciting fighter, he's an exciting fighter. And I'm a grinder. So I'll keep coming until you put me out. And we had another round to go. I think it was something like 20 more seconds left. Even just talking about it now gets me pissed off, bro. Seriously, like, why are you saying, why not just let me drop out there for the last 20 seconds? Then you can say, okay, yeah, fight's off. You said no contest and like 20, 30 seconds left. It's a joke.
What was that flight like on the way home for you?
Terrible. Fed up, man. Coming for no reason. I made weight stressfully, yeah, for no reason. They're Americans. They're in there. I don't care. They still got to travel from state to state. You're in America. I got to travel for no reason. I traveled here for 4 minutes. That's all it is. I made weight 5 hours a day because they don't give us saunas. They give us these tent things to sit in. And I did all of that for 4 minutes. That's why I'm pissed off, man.
Did you and Eryk ever share any conversation after that fight?
No, I saw him in the back. He said, yeah, sorry, man. You know, you're a warrior and that. I said, brother, I want to continue because, yeah, I know you did. And that was it.
So how happy are you happy that this gets you get the opportunity to run it back again with him?
I'm definitely happy to get to run it back again with him. Am I happy? It's work, innit? To me, it's work, innit? Like, whether it's him or someone else, it's work. Everyone around me was like, you got to run it back, you got to run it back. You know, like the MMA fans and the people that really care. Like, you got to run it back. To me, it's work, innit? If I run it back with him or not, I have to fight, make money, put food on the table for my family. Do you know what I mean? So I'm happy, you know what I mean, to run it back. See what the real outcome is. And this is why I personally took it at light heavy, because I'm not going through that again for 4 minutes. Now, everyone's saying, yeah, the world's open up now. You know, by the time you fight him again, there should be saunas. Yeah, you're saying that. But suppose I got there now, yeah, and I fly there, and all of a sudden, I don't know, the president changes something, and we can't go back to having no saunas. I have to do that same weight cut again with them little tents. Hell effing no. Yeah, I'd rather be, to me now, I'm already on weight. I'm like 5 kg away, light work. So if I go over there and they change things there, let's say Eryk couldn't fight, whatever, yeah? I see it as now, okay, well, I'll get my money. It's a nice little holiday. That's how I see it now. But you're not thinking that when you're cutting 16 kg. Do you understand? So, you know, like, I took it light heavy because, and this is the best camp I've ever had, to be fair, in 5 years. I was 5 years ago, I was light heavy. I've never been happy going to the camp. This is the best I've been in a camp, the best I've felt, the best I've looked in a whole camp. So let's say 8 weeks, for example. Normally 3 weeks left, I'm draining down and this and that. I haven't drained down. I just keep going up and up and up. Because I'm just fully energized and hydrated. I've never been hydrated going to a fight. Ever. Until like 5 years ago. Even though I've won fights at middleweight, I've never been fully hydrated going to a fight. Because I need more than 24 hours to recover. And I've never been happy going to a camp. Ever. Since I've been middleweight. That's the truth. This is the most happiest I've been. Everyone noticed it as well. Everyone's like, wow, Darren, you're looking different. You sound different. You're so happy. So, yeah, of course I'm happy. Because now all I've got to do is think about the fight. I ain't got to go running, yeah, because I have to make weight. No, I'm going running because I want to run. I'm going for a ride because I want to ride. I'm going to train because I want to train for the fight, not because I have to make weight. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is the best I've been for this one. I don't care if they're bigger than me, stronger than me, and that. All I know is I feel good. When I'm feeling good, I'm dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think that's going to impact your performance?
I think big time because I'm not depleted. Yeah, I make a little weight cut. Yeah, okay, I'll have to make about 5 kg, let's say. Okay, cool. But I'll hydrate a lot quicker. And what I'll hydrate, the way I'll hydrate back to is what I am now talking to you. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I cut from 100 down to 84 and I might hydrate back to 90, maybe, let's say, or 93. I don't train at 90, 93. When people are saying, Darren, you're looking good in the gym, you're hitting your PBs and all that stuff, I'm not 93. I'm always near 100. So I think it will help. Like I said, you never know. You never know. But I think I'll feel good going on like this way.
Do you think this is then a new move for you going forward?
Maybe people say, oh, Darren, you're too small. You're too small. This is why I made the change in it. And if you look at me now compared to when I was like heavy, yeah, there's a big difference. I was a bit small, I was a bit chubbier. But I'm a different like heavy now than I was 5 years ago. You can see if you put the pictures, I'm different looking now, way more experienced fighting than I was 5 years ago. And people saying, Darren, you're small, you're even a small middleweight. Yeah, of course I'm a small middleweight because I don't have time to hydrate properly. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, see me out of camp. That's what I look like. This is what I look like. Some people say I'm still might be small, but I know I'm fucking strong and fast. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So then looking at the fight with Eryk Anders, obviously, watching back the last fight, what improvements do you feel that you need to make?
What improvements to make first is the be enough hydrated. That's the big one. Because fighting dehydrated, yeah, and depleted, yeah, makes you do stupid things. Um, People keep going back to that last fight, and I get it because that's the only fight you can go back to, the last fight. But when I'm telling people I've changed, I mean I've changed. I had to fight a certain way in that fight because I had no energy to fight properly. So you might think, well, how does that work? Well, if I've got a game plan, yeah, but I ain't got the energy to do it, how can I do it? But I'm a killer, innit? I'm a fighter in the day, so I'll swing until I can't swing no more, and that's what happened, and that's why I got caught because I had no choice. Like, I'm not feeling good. I had a migraine all week. This is partially why I think he dropped me. Fighting with a migraine and getting dropped is, yeah, it makes sense. Um, but yeah, back to your question. First thing to change is the weight, which I'm done now. And from there, it just come natural now. Not to be too static. Like I said, I had to fight a certain way because I was depleted. And some people think, yeah, but why would you do that, Darren? If you're depleted, you have energy. Why would you fight coming out swinging like that? And so I'd rather do that than run. Do you know what I mean? The way I like to fight is way more energy than swinging. People think, yeah, swinging and that takes a lot of energy. Yeah, it does. Loading up does take a lot of energy. But the way I like to fight is more energy. And I didn't have the energy for that. So I thought, you know what? F it, we're here now. Let's go. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of person I am. Do you know what I mean? But again, MMA, you can't do that. It's not K1. It's not Muay Thai. It's not boxing. You have to fight a certain way. And it's long. Like, I like to have a scrap. I like to have a brawl. And you can't really do that in MMA. MMA's got little gloves on and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, the changes is the weight, and then secondly is just being more just dancing there, man. I'm light on my feet. I wasn't doing that last one, you know. Because again, I didn't have the energy to do it. Do you understand? So yeah, speed kills. I don't need to hit him hard. Like, speed kills.
And did he surprise you? Obviously, I know before the fight you were saying, you've fought a lot of guys, a lot of different guys. He's not anything that you haven't seen before. But did he surprise you with anything? Was there anything that you actually wasn't expecting in there, apart from obviously the illegal knee?
No, it's just big, innit? MMA, no one wants to fight. They just want to hold you. I hit him. I remember I hit him, and then we just end up grappling. Or he dropped me, and then we end up grappling. Now, if I've dropped you, I ain't grappling you. I'm stepping back and dropping you again. Why are you grappling me? something told me that when I hit him, something told me that when I hit him, something hurt him. Yeah, so, mm, yeah, so I'm just thinking about it already, man. What's next to come? So,
Yeah, I mean, how when you think about it in your head, obviously being at a new weight, feeling a lot better, how do you see it unfolding this time around?
me having fun, no stress. Yeah, go in there. I'm going in there how I'm talking to you now. This is the big thing about it. I'm going in there how I'm talking to you now, fully hydrated. I'll get to 93 kg and I have to go back up to at least 97. Yeah, at least 97. What's that? 4 kg? Like, and I'm normally 97, 98 anyway. You see what I'm trying to say? Not like 84, then 93. I'm still a bit drained. No, 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 no. I'm looking to be at least 97 hydrated and just have fun in it and dance. People can't beat when I'm having fun. If I get too serious and that, then yeah, like he's a brawler. I love brawling, but again, this is MMA. You can't brawl, and no one changes their game. Everyone's just one dimensional. I can change. I can be a brawler. I can be a dancer in there, speed, like lightning. I can do it all. I can grapple. I can sub someone, as you know. I can do it all. Everyone in this game just fights the same way. So I thought, okay, you know what? Keep the keep the pride in. You know what I mean? We know you can brawl down, but now just have to take them out in class. You know, pinpoint. If you know fighting and martial arts, you see it as a beautiful display. But people that don't know about martial arts would be like, it's a boring fight. So it's that in it.
And UFC 263, of course, is going to have fans in attendance. Are you looking forward to hearing the crowd behind you this time around?
I don't really care, because I get booze anyway. So crowd or no crowd, people think it's crazy when I say it, but it's the truth. I get booze anyway. So why am I gonna go out be happy as a crowd there? They don't even cheer for me unless you win. So it's like, it is what it is. When I'm in the cage, there's no crowd in the cage. So I get the question, everyone says it, but to me, I'm different. Like I get booze anyway, so it is what it is.
And of course, I think things over there are pretty much opened up, so that probably is going to be a little bit of a relief for you once you're over there, right?
Yeah, so they say. This is why I'm going like heavy. Until then, I don't know. I don't know. I'll believe it until I get there. It's still early. Things can just change when they're telling you, yeah, lockdown, no more saunas and that. But it's okay because I'm near weight. I'll go and put a bin bag on and go for a run. You know what I mean? So
And of course, a big middleweight fight is headlining. You have Israel Adesanya taking on Marvin Vettori. What do you think about that fight? How do you think that goes down?
how do I think it goes down? Vittori's trying to hold him, man. That's it, man. Just trying to hold him down and just grapple him. Not display of striking at all, which is what we strikers like. But again, it's MMA. It's not K1 boxing. It's MMA, so I can't really talk a lot of shit and say you shouldn't do that because it's mixed martial arts. If grappling wins it, it wins it. It's not what we want to see, but that's how I see it probably going. I see Adesanya winning by being skillful, pinpointing, displaying beautiful striking movement, but it could go Vittori just holding him and grappling, just winning on points. Like time's going down, just holding. There, not much is going on. I see Vittori can win like that, but I want to go for Adesanya.
Does that how does that feel? Because obviously you were supposed to fight Vettori in London back in 2020 when that fight got when the event got cancelled. How does that make you feel? Obviously seeing him fight for the middleweight title now.
Don't care. So I'm probably different to all your interviewers, man. I'm just like that. Like I just don't care. It don't mean shit to me. Like people are just getting pulled up. People are coming from different promotions are getting title shots in front of people that have been working hard their all life. People are in rankings, they get taken out and put back in. I ain't saying no name, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what does that mean? Like, don't like, okay, he done what he had to do, innit, to get to go for the belt. Good luck to him, do you know what I mean? But don't bother me. I got work to do. I mean, I've got work to do. So in this game, you said they like you, innit? They like you. That's how it goes. people come from different weight divisions and they fight in a better weight division, and then all of a sudden they're ranked. So, you know what I mean? Like, what does it mean to be there fighting? Nothing. I've got work to do, so I'll focus on myself.
Yeah. And you know, what are you hoping for this year? You know, what are your goals? Does the title motivate you? You know, what's your motivation? What you're hoping for this year?
Me just keep getting better, proving as a better fighter. The title don't motivate me right now. I would love to get the gold, but there's a lot more work to do before I think about the title. Look what's going on. I fight, yeah, no contest. I fight, and the guy saying that I won, but I didn't win. The only guy you're fighting, I fight, you know, legal knee. Like, what next, man? What next? I just look up to the sky and say, what next? Do you know what I mean? Like, do I need to pick a new career or something? Do I need to start over somewhere else? Like, what are you trying to tell me, Lord? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But my biggest goal is just keep improving, being a better fighter. Regardless of my results, if you look at my fights here, right, they all different and I'm getting better each time. So that's all I can ask for this year. And just be the best person I can be, best fighter I can be, best family man I can be. Yeah.
Yeah, and something that actually really interested me prior to your last fight with Eryk was about talking about, you know, your aspirations for helping your community. Can you talk a little bit about that, you know, your goal and how you think, you know, as a pro fighter, you can help your community?
Yeah, that ain't changed. Even though I didn't mention my goal, that's for life. Like, 'cause I live in this area, do you know what I mean? But as a pro fighter, how I can help the community, just doing little seminars for the kids on the street, you know, tell them that it's not too late. You know, if you put your mind to it, you can beat within a beat. I'm the only guy from this area that's made it. So if I can do it, so can you. Yeah. So that's what I think being a pro fighter helps. Being any fighter, no, but being a pro fighter at a high level helps because they can see, okay, yeah, he's done it. The proof is in the pudding. You get me? So yeah.
Have you thought about, you know, getting together with Leon Edwards, Darren Till, and Jimmy Manuwa to maybe, you know, get on board with what they're doing as well?
Yeah, everyone mentioned it, but they ain't reached out to me. Um, I ain't heard nothing yet. I've said in interviews that I'd love to join up and do something with them, but I ain't heard nothing. So keep doing what I'm doing, innit? Work must continue.
Definitely. So, UFC 263, how do you see your hand being raised?
By torture. Like, I've tortured him. Like, maybe he might quit, or I just finish him off by him quitting. I just see me making him quit. Like, just being hell, just being frustrated, you know what I mean? Just being annoying. And then he'll just land into something. But I see my hand being raised by just torturing him. Oh, you there? Sorry, by just torturing him. So
Yeah. Nice. Well, thank you so much, Darren, for giving me your time today. It was great to speak to you.
thank you very much.